Good morning, everybody. Welcome to meditation this morning. Meditation is such an amazing tool. Much like just taking a couple of deep breaths, it can really change our sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system, and it can give us this ability to access within ourselves a state of peace. And I think the more that we come to a mindfulness practice, the more we can begin to integrate that into our life. So as we start to come into an awareness of just noticing and being the observer of our thoughts, we can also then take that practice off the mat and we start to become observers of how we want to react or respond to somebody in the moment of stress, or even what we're doing to self-soothe ourselves during stressful times. Are we paying attention to what we're doing while we're doing it, which is by definition true mindfulness. So meditation practice is important to actually practice being mindful. It can be challenging because our mind still wants to get busy. And so our work is to direct it back to something. And so many times it is offered that the meditation be paying attention to breathing, which is perfect way to bring yourself into the moment. There's also a meditation called Japa meditation. It's spelled J-A-P-A, and it uses mala beads and mantra. So that's a neat way to just repeat a statement. The mala beads give a tactile experience to that, and you move your fingers along each bead, much like a rosary. And that's a beautiful way to put your attention on a mantra or a repeated statement of affirmation. Today's meditation is going to be a little bit simpler. It's going to be one that I come to over and over and over again, especially if I need to shift sort of the way that my framework of my day is, or I feel like I'm in a mental way that's not the best. I'll come into this practice and just have the ability to shift. So find a comfortable seat. It doesn't have to be a meditation cushion. I'm sitting on a metal chair. It can be anything. But get comfortable and try to keep your spine somewhat straight today. It's important not to slouch too much. We're going to really focus on our heart today. This whole week is about the heart and welcoming in and giving goodness. So go ahead and find a comfortable seat and start to drift your eyes down, or you can close them completely or just gaze down. Just try not to look around the room or watch me on the screen. Just come into yourself. And so closing your eyes is a great way to do that. And although it might be uncomfortable at first, it's a perfect way to get to know who you are on the inside. And then just start to feel what you feel. So we're going to have these little physical sensations, especially when we're wanting to be still. You know, the twitches and the itches come, and the uncomfortableness. And try today to not necessarily adjust or scratch the itch or move, but just sit with it. Just for a moment or two and just acknowledge, my back feels a little bit tight today. That tickle under my nose is an itch. Just label it, name it. Last week, I guided you through the complete breath, where we pull in a lot of air, empty it in that 3-part breathing. Today, I want you just to loop a smooth and full breath, just allowing it to roll from one breath to the next. Inhale to the exhale, kind of like a circle. There's not a space between today, but it's just smooth and comfortable. And as thoughts come in, because they will, or noises or distractions, just name it. There's a car. Don't think about what kind of car it is, who it might be. Don't be concerned about if they were going fast, if they need a new muffler. Just name it and watch it. If it's more of an internal noise, a worry, just name it. It's a thought. based on a worry. If it's something that you have to do later today, that is a thought based on the future. Start to feel how your body becomes a little bit heavier, feeling denser when we allow it to be still, when we don't fight that need to push something away or analyze, we just acknowledge it and it drifts away. In this beautiful season, starting to see a lot of colors come into our environment. And on your next breath in, I want you to fill up your entire physical body with breath of a color. Doesn't matter what color you choose. And then when you exhale, that color fades like a mist, just goes. And breathe in again, beautiful color. Let it fill up your fingertips, toes, top of your head. And then it goes like a mist. And then this time it gets a little deeper, a little more mist. Fills up your body. Maybe the color is the same as the first. Maybe you've changed colors. Just allow the body to breathe in the color, to take it, and like a mist, just go. I want you to bring your awareness now to breathing into the heart space. Just allowing that color to consume your heart, to flood your chest, vibrancy. So on your exhales, it doesn't all leave, and this doesn't fully dissipate until the next inhale it comes and it fills it up again. And so this beautiful color is just filling up your chest cavity, never fully going away. Breathing it in again and again and again, this beautiful shade, the color you've chosen. This color is a symbol for what you have to offer the world today. A symbol of your compassion, a symbol of your love, of your light, your kindness, your patience. Consuming your heart. As we have our bodies full of color, goodness, what is it that you intend to do with this beauty? How will it show up in your world today? What will you give? As you go about your day, in the coming days, you'll see this color You'll pay attention. It'll be a reminder as you see this color. It's a reminder that you're here to give. What we give, we receive. And take a full breath in. And then let it go. I would love to know the color that you chose. Feel free to send me a message, a text, or call me. I'd love to know the color. I have some insight to colors you chose, and I'd be happy to share those with you. Have a beautiful day. Look for those colors. Actually, they'll look for you. That color will find you in the coming days. Come back to this meditation anytime you need to reconnect to the beautiful heart space and what you're here to do. Have a wonderful week. I'll see you all really soon. Namaste.